Oh, hello. So my birthday was 2 days ago. That's a kind of boring story, and so I'm not going to talk about that. What I am going to talk about is seahorse reproduction. I know, it's a weird topic, but seahorses are my favorite animal, and they have every right to be. Seahorses are truly amazing, and this is just one part of them that I cannot get over how fantastic it is. And I just thought they can't do wrong with more knowledge, so let's get cracking. It starts with a male and a female. Now before anything actually happens, they have to court for a few days. If you don't know what courting means, it's kind of the equivalent to dating, kind of. Scientists believe that courting is used so that the male will know when the female is ready to deposit her eggs. But we can't really be sure. They will court for several days. This entails that they might change their color, they might link tails and swim together, or they might link their tails onto the same piece of seagrass and spin around in unison. This is called the pre-dawn dance. Oh my god, seahorses are no. Now after this, they will do the true courtship dance. What this means is that the male will pump water through the egg pouch on his trunk to show the emptiness and openness and that he is ready for when the female is. Now when the female's eggs reach maturity, they will both let go of any anchors they are holding onto and they will float out of the seagrass. Now when they are out of the seagrass, the female inserts her ovipositor into the male's brood pouch, and she releases her eggs. So while she gets thinner, he gets bigger. Like so. Kind of. Now she will release dozens to even thousands of eggs. So there could be possibly up to 1,500 baby seahorses swimming around. Not yet. With some of the rarer varieties of seahorses, it could be as low as 5 eggs, but with some of the more common varieties, there could be up to 1,500. Now after she deposits her eggs, the female will swim away, leaving the male to inseminate them. Now I'm assuming you all know how it usually works. Well, that's not how it works here. He will release the semen into the water around him. It was previously thought that he went right into the brood pouch, but scientists discovered that he actually goes in the water around him. Back to the female. Yes, she will swim away after depositing her eggs, but she will come back every morning for around 6 minutes, and they kind of go back to their courtship-ish actions. But she will only stay for 6 to 10 minutes a day. His pouch is like kind of a tiny incubator. He will provide oxygen and something called procutin, which is found in the milk of pregnant mammals. The babies will remain in his pouch for around 2 to 4 weeks. But when all of the eggs are hatched, he will burst them. They will come out of his brood pouch, and there will be up to, I've always talked about this, but there will be up to 1,500. Now, the reason they have so many babies is because 99.5 of them don't survive. But now, compare that to the survival rates of other fish, it's pretty good. The baby seahorses might be swept off in a current and land in a place where there are predators, or in a climate that they can't survive in yet. But even at those rates, it's still okay, because there are still thousands of seahorses out there making more babies and being all adorable. It used to be believed that seahorses chose a mate for life. We've realized that's not true. The female will only choose a male for about a mating season, maybe even less. She will constantly switch her partners, doesn't really matter to her. And males have been known to fight for a female. Now, there's been some question about why the male is trying so hard and the female doesn't really do much. Well, we've discovered that the female actually does a lot of physical effort in this. She loses about 1/3 of her body weight when she deposits the eggs, so she has to gain that all back. And that's really tough for her, so she does put a big part in this. It's not just all the male work. So I guess now you know a little bit more about seahorses and their reproduction. Yeah, I think there's a video out there of a seahorse actually giving birth, and it is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my entire life. I swear to God. Like, holy poo, it's amazing. I'll see if I can find it and link it. If I cannot, I'm sorry. I do have a GIF of it on my Tumblr. I will put my Tumblr username down there, I guess. It's kind of far down. I might just make a link to the post or something. I don't know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. And maybe I'll make some more seahorse videos. I don't know, probably not. But anyway, thank you all, and have a good night. Good night. Now when the female's eggs I can't speak.